All right, Onyeka Okongwu recklessly slams his face into Jalen Brown's elbow, trying to damage Jalen Brown's elbow with his face, obviously. Let's check out the play and see what happened. I do have it muted, or Adam Silver's going to take down my whole channel. Jalen Brown driving in. Freaking Okongwu, what are you doing, bro? Slamming your face into Jalen Brown's elbow, trying to injure him. Did Jalen ask for a replay on that? They should review that for a flagrant foul on Okongwu for recklessly throwing his face in there. In seriousness, let's check it out though. Jalen turns around, makes eye contact with Okongwu, and just rips his elbow through and hits him right in the face. I think it's intentional. I don't see how that's not intentional. He turns around, stops, sees Okongwu there, and swings his elbow through and just pops him right in the face. On purpose, I mean, I think it was intentional. I don't know what y'all think about the play. Let's see, they show a replay, and Okongwu is fucked up, bro. Let's see again. Okongwu goes to the locker room real quick. I mean, it's just an intentional elbow swing through. It reminds me of Draymond Green when he's just flailing his arms around and he hits someone in the face and just says, "How did your face get there, bro? This is my arm flailing space." Jalen Brown was thinking, "Oh, this is my elbow swinging space, so your face should not have been there." They do give him a flagrant 1. Should have been a flagrant 2, in my opinion, to be honest. Let's see, they show Okongwu, and he is jacked up, bro. If you look, they're going to show a closer angle of it, but it looks horrible. It's just terrible. They show a close-up. It's really, really bad. The Celtics announcer is some of the most biased announcers in the NBA. I get you're always going to be biased for your team, but they said, "Oh, you think he went back there and put fake blood on his face?" Just so ignorant to say by the Celtics announcers. But if we see, I think I get a close-up in a second here, and it's gross, dude. It is gross. Let's see. They're going to zoom in a second here. Y'all might not even want to see it. It's really bad, but I think they show it here in a second. If I didn't miss it already, it's after this free throw. They get you a close-up of Onyeka's face. That's gross. Those are his teeth back there, dude. That's not gauze. Yeah, those are his 2 front teeth. That's so rowdy. Those are his 2 teeth just pushed back. Jalen, oh, that's so gross. He knocked back his 2 front teeth, and I thought it was a dirty play, in my opinion. Y'all might think something different. So I was thinking this was possibly a dirty play by Jalen Brown. This couldn't have possibly happened any other times, could it? And moving on, it did actually happen another time. I heard people saying Jalen Brown's been elbowing people in the face all season. I like Jalen Brown. I was thinking, no way, Jalen's not a dirty player like that. But if we just watch some more footage, this one's against Kyle Kuzma. This was about a month ago. Kuzma comes down. That's a blocking foul. But Jalen Brown didn't like it. He gets called for a block, which 100% was a block. He wasn't set. Jalen's complaining about, I guess he thought he got elbowed or something, but if we watch Jalen Brown a possession or 2 later, just elbows the shit out of Kyle Kuzma in his face. It wasn't a basketball player. It reminds me of Draymond Green. Just raises his elbow and just pops him in the face intentionally. There was nothing basketball about it. It's not fooling me. I'm not a Jalen Brown hater. I didn't think he was a dirty player. I'm starting to feel like he is a low-key dirty player. Let's see on the replay. That wasn't a basketball move. He intentionally rises his elbow and pops Kuzma in the face. Just rises up and hits him with the forearm in the face. And I thought that was intentional as well. You can only give him the benefit of the doubt so many times. And again, I do like Jalen Brown. But there's no way this happened again, is there? This one is a short. I can only find a short of this video again. It is muted for copyright purposes, but swings through and just elbows the shit out of Chris Middleton in the face. He's dripping blood. He had to get stitches for this one. He's pouring blood. Just swings through and bops him right in the face. Do I think this one was totally dirty? I don't necessarily think he was trying to elbow him in the face on that one, but he's kind of losing benefit of the doubt because all these plays are within the last year. On the replay, I guess he's trying to do a rip through, kind of a swing through a Euro step, but a Euro steps with his elbows right up at people's face level. It just pops him right in the cheek and splits his cheek open. And again, that one I felt like was the least dirty out of these. You could argue that was a basketball play, but I think it was intentional again because he does it over and over again. But he couldn't possibly have done anything like this in the past year, right? Volume is muted again for copyright purposes. But if we see this one, this was roughly a year or so ago. If you see Jalen Duncan Robinson down here, Duncan Robinson recklessly sticks his arm in there, and Jalen Brown has to free himself because he was helpless against Duncan Robinson's attack, and he tries to pull his fucking shoulder out of the socket, and that was 100% absolutely dirty. If you're a Celtics fan, you can't even deny that that was dirty. I don't know what Jalen Brown is trying to argue because he obviously yanked the shit out of Duncan Robinson's arm and tried to dislocate his shoulder. That was just a dirty ass play. I mean, even if you're a Celtics fan, you can't act like that wasn't a dirty play because it was just obviously a dirty play. Duncan Robinson's going over there to talk to him. Let's see on the replay here. They're going to be right here up top. Here's Jalen and Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson's recklessly trying to play defense on him, and he's grabbing him. Jalen Brown had to get himself out of there. And just the extra yank, just trying to dislocate his shoulder. If you see right there, he already yanked him once. Then he yanks him again, just trying to hurt his elbow, his shoulder. I don't know what it was, but there was nothing basketball about that play. The only one was the Chris Middleton one. Let's see again. One yank. He yanked him twice on it. It was really a dirty play. Out of all these, only the Chris Middleton one is the one you can kind of argue may have been a basketball play, but the elbow on Okongwu, the elbow on Middleton, I guess you could argue that was kind of a rip through. The elbow on Kuzma was just dirty, just throws his forearm up into his face. I saw the Okongwu elbow. I thought it was dirty. I didn't think Jalen Brown's a dirty player, but I saw people say, hey, Jalen Brown's been doing this all season long. He's elbowed multiple people in the face, and he's made multiple dirty plays throughout the last year. And he just has. We see all the footage right here. It just happened. Y'all see my Spurs jersey. Y'all are probably saying, oh, well, Bruce Bowen's a dirty player. You damn Spurs fans are hypocrites. Yeah, Bruce Bowen's a dirty player. If you show me video evidence of Bruce Bowen making all these plays, I'd say dirty, dirty, dirty. Those are all dirty plays, and check out these 5 rings, buddy. I just can't stand when players and fan bases, I can show them video evidence like this of their favorite player or whichever player they support on their team. Support Jalen Brown, Celtics fans. I'd support him too if he was on my team, but you can't show me this video footage. Even if this was a Spurs player, if this was Bruce Bowen and he's sliding his feet under people's landing zones, which he would do all the time, it was dirty as hell. I won't deny that that was dirty. I'll say I support Bruce Bowen. That's dirty. I don't really like him doing that. I don't support Bruce Bowen undercutting people, but it was something he would do. I didn't love it as a Spurs fan. Again, I don't support it, but you show me video evidence of it, I'm not going to deny it and say, oh, you're just a hater, dude. You don't know ball, bro. None of these plays were dirty. Again, it reminds me of Draymond Green when he's going for a loose ball, whatever he's doing, he just starts flailing his arms around all over and smacks someone in the face. Then when he smacks him in the face, he looks all surprised like, what the hell, bro? Your face wasn't supposed to be there. This is my arm flailing space. That's what Jalen Brown reminds me of. He flails his elbows around all over, hits people in the face. I just showed you 3 different times it happened this past year. This Duncan Robinson one was maybe a year ago as well, and he's yanking the shit out of his shoulder, trying to hurt his elbow or his shoulder. Obviously, there was nothing basketball about that play, and that's what'll frustrate me. I didn't think Jalen Brown really was a dirty player until I saw the Okongwu play. I thought that was nothing basketball related to that. That was a dirty elbow. He makes eye contact with Okongwu, aims in on him, and just ripped his elbow through, and it wasn't an accident. He popped him in the face. That's all I asked for. If you're a fan of a team, Warriors, Thunder, Draymond's dirty, Lu Dort's dirty, there's other dirty players in the NBA. If you're a fan of those teams, I don't mind you supporting your dirty players and supporting your team. Like I said, I supported Bruce Bowen. He'd make all sorts of dirty plays. I didn't love the dirty plays, but I still support Bruce Bowen and my team. But again, when I show people video evidence like this of Lu Dort, Draymond Green, Jalen Brown, and they try to say, oh, it's not a dirty play, bro, you just don't know ball. I just don't know what to tell you if you just let your eyes lie to you. Do I think Jalen's as dirty as Draymond Green and Lu Dort? No, I don't. But if I can go back and find 4 different plays that are obviously dirty, other than the rip through on Chris Middleton, you could say that was a basketball play, but I do think that was intentional, especially based on all the evidence we've seen of Jalen Brown just elbowing the shit out of people in the face. Again, I saw the Okongwu play. I was like, man, that particular play was dirty, but I don't think Jalen Brown is a dirty player. But then you look at this, just four different dirty plays in the last year, and I think Jalen Brown is a borderline dirty player at this point. If stuff like this keeps happening, you just can't really deny it anymore. But please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 7 million subscribers. Let me know what you thought about Jalen Brown's plays. Shout out to Boston Celtics fans. Support Jalen Brown. Support your team. But just like I said, I'm a Spurs fan. If Bruce Bowen was making dirty plays, you show me video evidence of those plays, I'm going to say, yep, that was dirty. Bruce Bowen is and was a dirty player. And I won't deny that, even though I do support him and the Spurs. But like and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out, bro.